Tornadoes, nature's most violent, unpredictable killers. Every year they rip through towns in seconds, leaving destruction, despair, and death in their wake. But what if we could stop them before they strike? Killers, seconds, and strike. But what if? Could humans really outsmart nature? When a tornado strikes, it doesn't just destroy, it erases. Winds can exceed 300 miles per hour, strong enough to rip homes from their foundations and turn everyday objects into deadly projectiles. In just minutes, entire neighborhoods can vanish. Dozens of lives lost in the blink of an eye. Every year, these storms cause billions of dollars in damage, leaving behind scars that last for generations. And at their worst, a single EF5 tornado can level up to 90% of a town in less than 10 minutes. 300 plus miles per hour winds minutes equals total destruction. EF5, the most violent category, 300 miles per hour. EF5, 10 minutes ping for decades. Humanity stood powerless against this force. Do you think tornadoes can ever be stopped? Breathe for decades. Humanity stood powerless. Early weather radars could barely detect the storms, let alone predict them. Blurry signals, incomplete data, and almost no warning. But some refused to accept that. They chased the storms. Scientists and researchers drove straight into the unknown, risking their lives to understand what others feared. With nothing but crude instruments and relentless determination, they watched, measured, and recorded. Every storm they chased, every risk they took, brought them one step closer to unlocking the mystery. Their predictions were rough, often wrong, but they laid the foundation for everything that would come next. 1950s, limited detection. No warning systems at the first storm. Chasers ping severe weather approaching. How far would you go to stop nature's deadliest storms? To stop a tornado, you first have to understand how it's born. Warm, moist air, cold, dry air, wind. Shear rotation tornadoes don't just appear. They are born inside some of the most violent storms on Earth. It begins when warm, moist air rises rapidly from the ground, colliding with cold, dry air descending from above. This clash creates instability, a perfect environment for chaos. But the real trigger is something invisible: wind shear. Air moving at different speeds, in different directions, begins to spin. At first, the rotation is horizontal, but powerful updrafts tilt it upright, creating a massive rotating storm known as a supercell. As the rotation tightens, a funnel forms, stretching downward from the clouds. And when it touches the ground, a tornado is born. If we could predict where and when they form, we could save thousands of lives. Supercell thunderstorm. Wind shear equals rotation, mesocyclone formation, funnel to tornado. To truly understand these storms, some chose to get closer than anyone ever dared. To truly understand tornadoes, some chose to chase them. Meet the scientists, engineers, and storm chasers racing straight into the heart of the storm. While others run away, they move closer. Armed with cutting-edge technology, they track the most violent forces on Earth in real time. Mobile Doppler radars scan inside tornadoes, measuring wind speeds and revealing their hidden structure. Drones fly where no human could survive, collecting critical data from within the chaos. Every mission is dangerous, unpredictable, and sometimes deadly. But every second of data brings us closer to understanding, predicting, and one day stopping these storms. Because for them, this isn't just science, it's a race against time to save lives. Real-time storm, data mobile, Doppler radar drone deployment entering the danger zone. We're too close. Deploy now. Would you chase a tornado to save lives? But chasing storms is only the beginning. The real breakthrough happens in the lab. Intervention. For the first time in history, humanity isn't just observing tornadoes, it's trying to fight them. Inside advanced laboratories, powerful supercomputers simulate storms down to the smallest detail, predicting how they form, how they grow, and how they might be stopped. Scientists are experimenting with ways to disrupt tornadoes before they ever touch the ground. From drone swarms releasing sensors to cloud seeding techniques designed to alter storm dynamics. Even the idea of artificially influencing airflow to weaken a developing tornado. Some of these methods show promise. Others remain controversial, raising questions about unintended consequences. Because controlling a force this powerful may come at a cost we don't yet understand. Could we really control a force of nature this powerful? Comment below what you think. Storm simulation, models drone, swarm data collection, cloud seeding experiments, can we intervene? Cost. But when theory meets reality, the stakes become life and death. It starts like any other day, until the sky begins to change. Miles away, meteorologists detect something dangerous, a rotating storm, intensifying, heading straight for a populated area. Within seconds, the warning goes out. Sirens sound, phones light up, a race against time begins. Storm chasers deploy their instruments, feeding real-time data into the system. Emergency teams move fast, guiding people to safety. And then, it hits. A tornado tears through the town. Powerful, relentless, unforgiving. But this time, something is different. Because of early warnings and because of preparation, lives are saved. But not every town is this fortunate. When there is no warning, no time, no preparation, the outcome can be devastating. Every second counts. Every decision can mean life or death. Early warning. Minutes that save lives, real-time data in action. No warning equals higher casualties. Would you be ready if this happened today? Even with all this technology, tornadoes remain one of nature's most unpredictable forces. This isn't matching the model. Tornadoes are not just powerful, they are unpredictable. They can change direction without warning, split into multiple funnels, or intensify in seconds. Even the most advanced technology can't always keep up. Models fail, data falls short, and sometimes the storm does the unexpected. For scientists and storm chasers, every mission carries risk. Every decision could be their last. And not everyone believes this fight can be won. Skepticism grows as experiments fall short and nature pushes back. But failure is part of the process, because every failure teaches us something new and brings us one step closer to victory. Unpredictable paths, model failure. Extreme risk learning from failure. So what does the future hold in humanity's fight against the storm? For generations, tornadoes have been unstoppable, but today that reality is beginning to change. Artificial intelligence and predictive modeling are unlocking patterns we could never see before, transforming chaos into something we can understand. Storms that once struck without warning can now be tracked with increasing precision. Entire cities can be alerted in seconds, giving people the time they need to survive. And beyond prediction lies something even more ambitious, the possibility of intervention. New technologies, new materials, and bold ideas that could one day disrupt tornado formation itself. It won't be easy, and it won't happen overnight. But humanity's ingenuity has already changed the odds. Nature may be unstoppable, but human innovation is relentless. AI-driven storm prediction, real-time global monitoring, future intervention, systems changing the odds. Do you think we'll ever fully stop tornadoes? But even as we look to the future, one truth remains. When the storm passes, what remains is everything that matters. Tornadoes are a reminder of just how vulnerable we are, how quickly everything can change in a matter of seconds. But they are also a testament to something just as powerful: human courage, human resilience, and the ingenuity that drives us to understand the unknown and protect what we love. Because the race to stop these storms is far from over. Vulnerability, courage, ingenuity. The race continues. What would you do to protect the people you love? Because the next storm is only a matter of time. The question is, will humanity be ready the next time nature strikes? Subscribe to follow the journey inside the world's most daring scientific missions and tell us, which invention could save the most lives? Subscribe for more stories of human ingenuity. Share if you believe we can fight the forces of nature. Comment your thoughts on the future of tornado prevention.